That's all right. What's up, guys? It's David here with Have a Cookie, and we're at EGX 2015, last day, and I'm with Bryn of Coatsink, and he is the lead artist on Shu. First of all, thanks for speaking to us today. What is your role within the development of Shu? I know I've said you're the lead artist, but maybe if you could give us a little bit more information.
My main hands-on role is creating all of the environment for the game.
Yeah.
So building all the levels, helping out with concepting, ideas, and then mostly sort of building out all of the platforms, like the 3D elements.
Yeah. Okay, so a question we ask everybody is describe your game in 10 words or less.
Charming 2.5D platform game where you collect friends and outrun the apocalypse.
Okay, well I wasn't counting, but I think that was pretty much on if not slightly above, but I'll let it off. Okay, so Shu, it's a really nice little adorable platformer with a kind of dark edge to it. Dare I say, the main mechanic is to outrun the ominous cloud?
I'd say the most unique mechanic in the game is the fact that you collect friends. So basically at the beginning of the game, the storm appears near your village, and just before it sort of swallows up the village elder, everyone else scatters off into the world. Yeah. And you find these little characters throughout the game, and when you hold hands with them, they give you unique abilities. So there's one that lets you smash through certain objects, and there's other ones that activate other objects as well, like certain platforms. Like there's a character that activates a trumpet that propels you, and then another one that makes flowers blossom in a certain proximity when you activate it. So the kind of unique sort of edge to the game is using these abilities, sort of stacking them or in unison to try and platform, but almost sort of problem solving at the same time.
Yeah, I noticed that the game flows quite well when you're platforming, but then when the cloud comes, you've got to kind of figure out how to get away as quickly as possible using the friends. The one I just played there was you can walk on water and wall jump, so you've got to kind of use that to quickly get away from that cloud. So you have the mechanic of the friends helping you out, and you also have the cloud that's chasing you. What was the idea first? Did you just make a platformer, then add those things in, or did you have one of the mechanics in mind from the get-go, or was it kind of a mix of those?
The whole thing started off down the pub. We were all chatting, like a few of us had seen like the most recent episode of South Park, the one where some of the characters get knits in their hair, and in that episode, the whole episode is pretty much from the point of view of the knits. Yeah. And one of the characters gets this like toxic shampoo to wash them out, and it's all about this character trying to save his family and friends as this shampoo is cascading through this character's hair. And we thought that was like a really cool image, and that we wanted to make a game similar to that. So that was kind of a catalyst for Shu. And it kind of started off as sort of like an endless runner, like a really sort of simple concept. Sort of bare bones platforming, just trying to outrun the end of the world. That was kind of our hook. But we found that was quite tiring. So then from that, it just evolved into this like sort of world full of exposition with these colourful characters, and there's a whole story about the storm and how it's consuming the world over and over again. There's remnants of like past civilizations and things like that. So it's kind of just grown, really.
Yeah, just kind of developed it from that single point.
South Park.
That's cool. So, gotta ask the cliche question when it comes to a platformer. What platformers have inspired this game? I know you said that South Park inspired the idea behind the game, but is there any platformers that you were kind of thinking about when you were developing this game?
Klonoa was a massive influence for us, especially with the 2D geometry that you platform on, and the 3D geometry and the 2D characters. Also the audio has been sort of influenced by that as well. And then Donkey Kong Country Returns as well. It's like a lot of the structure of the game is quite similar to that in terms of it's like, that's one of my favourite games ever, and one of the things I love about that game is it constantly introduces new mechanics as you're going on. So the game's always sort of new and fresh and exciting, and that's something that we've tried to incorporate into Shu. So you're constantly finding these new characters as you progress through the game, and they come with new abilities and new ways to traverse the levels, and keeping the whole thing fresh.
Awesome. So you are Coatsink, you're with Coatsink, and you partnered with Secret Lunch for this game.
I'm
correct?
actually part of Secret Lunch.
Oh,
and we've
that's
partnered with
awkward.
Coatsink, yeah.
Well, so there is a collaboration between Coatsink and Secret Lunch for this game.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
It started off as Secret Lunch. We came up with the whole idea of the game. We created a prototype, and then Coatsink saw the prototype, loved the game, really wanted to help us make it, and we pretty much merged together as one force, really. So we have guys from Coatsink helping out with everything now, every facet of the game: programming, art, implementation, audio. So that's pretty much it, really. We're quite a small studio, and we were really, really overly ambitious, taking on quite a big project, because platform games are pretty hard to make. Well, the hard part is getting them to feel really nice, and the whole design is really important.
Yeah.
And it's, well, for us, I think we were quite naive at the time, sort of overlooked that aspect. That's where Coatsink really came in. Their guys that really experienced, really helped us get this game made.
Well, from playing it myself, the controls really do feel spot on, and obviously there's a lot of platformers out there, and there's a lot of them that the controls are a bit off, and that does kind of make or break the game, essentially, the controls. But you do seem to have clinched those controls like really well.
The key to that is to listen to other players constantly. Just get loads of people playing the game. We were at Gamescom a couple of months ago, and that was amazing. Just like completely opened my eyes, just like watching hundreds of people play the game over and over and over again. It sounds a bit weird. Like my favourite question of asking everyone who played it was, "What don't you like about the game?" Because then that was something we could go back to the studio, just make all these changes, and now here we've had a really, really good reception. People just seem to love the game.
That's good. It shows that you are eager to make the game the best it can be, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, we kind of want to hold on to like our artistic vision, but then we also really want to give people what they want, and especially like mechanically with the game, we want to sort of give players exactly what they want.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do you have any other plans for collaborations, either with Coatsink or anybody else, or are you just focusing on Shu right now?
We're focusing on finishing Shu, and then I suppose we'll see what the future holds. Coatsink are amazing, so we'll definitely be, keeping in contact with them, and we'll see what happens. If the project is relevant, then we might end up working together again.
Awesome. What platforms are you aiming for Shu to be released on?
Initial release will be on PS4 and Vita and Windows, and then there'll be a 3-month period after that initial release. We'll look to releasing on other platforms.
Awesome. So let's talk about EGX as a whole. Have you managed to get away from the booth, play any other games in the Rest area, or maybe venture even further and get to the AAA section?
Just in the Rest area. I've kind of been in my own little bubble. Like, I've only been out to the other end of that hall over there for press meetings.
Yeah.
So I haven't really seen any of the AAA stuff, but I played a few games around here, and the quality of games is amazing.
Any game in particular that stands out?
Unbox is awesome. There's a game called Riot, which is really cool. It's like a Riot simulator. It's like top-down, sort of pixel art style, really cool. There's a gun over there. It's like a twin-stick shooter game called Gun Annihilation. That's awesome. And another game just down here called Masquerada, which has an amazing art style. It's kind of like a Diablo Divinity Original Sin style. Really, really cool game.
That's cool. Well, it's awesome that you've had a chance to check out some other games. But yeah, that is Shu. It's currently, well, it will be out on PlayStation 4, Vita, and Windows, and then hopefully some other platforms soon. Thank you for chatting to me today.
Cheers for your time.
Thanks.
Thanks,